Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll begin our math journey with the order of operations. But before we get into the meat of the video, please hit or smash that thumbs up button to leave a like and subscribe for further content. So let's just hop right into this. So, in the real world, when it comes to any sort of any tasks, we have a set way we do the tasks, and it's same in arithmetic. So before we define the order of operations, so let's use an example. Like if we were to cook eggs, okay. First thing we would do is you would spray the pan. Then you would heat the pan, crack the egg in, and then cook thoroughly. Okay, but and there's many more steps that we use in cooking, or whether it's cooking, whether it's running, or whether it's trying to fix something. There's a set of steps for every task we do. Let me move this up for you guys. So, in algebra, in mathematics, anything we manipulate follows the order of operations. Okay? All right. So, and that brings up the order of operations. And you guys might have covered this before, and this is the exact way we the order. So it's the order we do any operations. So so if we have a exponent, or if we have addition or subtraction, or if we have multiplication, all right, this is a general natural rule that we learn as a little kid, but it's always nice to go over right before we get into the meat of algebra. So this is like the butter on the bread for math, because any manipulation we do to an expression or an equation will always follow these. And you might have heard it as PEMDAS. Sorry, let me switch markers. PEMDAS or GEMDAS. But it really doesn't matter, okay? And if you're on other social media platforms and stuff, you've probably seen these people make mistakes or argue in comment sections about just basic arithmetic of like 3x or 3 times 2 plus the quantity of 1 plus 9 squared, and they get totally different answers. And that's because they didn't follow this exact order. The order they did the operations. And so we always go grouping symbols. Okay, so that's typically parentheses or radicals or anything in parentheses, any radicals, any brackets, any sort of grouping symbol, anything that groups any expressions together will go first. We always evaluate that first. We simplify down as possible. Then we have exponents. All right, that's anything to that's always a small number. Okay. Okay, and then we have multiply or divide, left to right. Then we add and subtract as well. Left to right. Right? So you always add and subtract left to right. It doesn't matter which one really comes first. You just add and subtract left to right. And that's just the general way we do things of math. So normally this is where I would cut off the video, but because it's something simple, let's do some example problems. So what if I gave you? Sorry, let me look at my notes real quick. Okay. So what if I gave you the let's do two of them. So 3 times the quantity of 2 plus 1 squared minus 4. Well, the first thing we do, so we just go down the list of PEMDAS or GEMDAS. We look for grouping symbols. Okay. Well, there's a set of grouping symbols here. So we do the inside of them first. So now we have 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3. It's squared. And then so we have 3 times 3 squared minus 4. Okay. Then we do the exponents. 3 times 9 minus 4. We multiply before we add and subtract. This is where common mistakes happens, because they get the parentheses first and then the exponent, but they always subtract the 9 from the 4 first and then multiply. You can't do that. You always want to do the multiplication first, from left to right. So 27 minus 4, which is equal to 23. Okay, let's do another one. What if I gave you 4 times 9 plus 1 minus 4 squared? Okay. Well, same process. Okay, so we have a set of grouping symbols. We're going to evaluate this first. So 4 times 4 times 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Minus 4 squared. Okay. Then we do the power first before we multiply. That's not a common mistake. Just getting the orders out of the order. Just getting the order of the operations out of order. And then we have 4 times 10 minus 16. 4 times 4 times 10 is 40. Sorry about that. And also, so then 40 minus 16 is 24. Okay. One last one. Okay. Okay, so what if I gave you 3 squared plus 9 squared minus 4 cubed? Well, that becomes, sorry, let me move that down. That's not that bad. Alright, it's not that hard. All you need to do is same order. So there's no grouping symbols. This is where people get confused. Is they'll try to, they panic because they don't see any grouping symbols. So the first thing you want to do, and so if there's no grouping symbols, you move down to the next, which is exponents. So we do all the exponents left to right. So 3 squared is 9. Plus 80, so 9 squared is 81. And then 4 cubed is 64. Okay, and then we add and subtract left to right. So 90 minus 64 which is 26. Okay. So just a quick recap of what we covered. All right, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump this down. So, the order of operations are the way we do The way we do any sort of operations, it's the order we simplify down expressions. Equations, so anytime we're solving equations and we simplify it down to make it easier, whether it's combining like terms, we always follow the order of operations. And and the order is grouping symbols, exponents, multiply and divide from left to right, and then add and subtract left to right. So, I'll see you guys next video.